Hello everyone and welcome back. Got kind of a treat for you today. I did my first 3 versus 3 with 2 of my friends and it turned out pretty good, so I'm going to do that one for my next video. Alright, so I'd like to introduce first my friends, Nehefer and Catmax. Now, our strategy here was to use Catmax's level 6 inspired mangonel to take out their generals early and make it an easy route, but due to communication problems, Nehefer also brought along a catapult, so we kind of had to scramble to get a new strategy. On the other side here, we'll take a quick look at everybody's armies. Since it's a 3v3, they're a small unit size, so they're a lot smaller. Pretty balanced setups on both sides. A lot of bows, a lot of Yari Ashigarus here, Katana Samurai. Basically, it's pretty balanced here on every side. Same here. 3 bows, couple katanas, couple spears, balance across the board. So, we were going to be very defensive in this battle. Ooh, yeah, I know. I hate doing that. But it worked quite well. We were quite tactical. If you notice Catmax's army over here, they're all hidden in the woods. This comes very important later. So, his mangonel starts shooting at the enemy general, who's way over here. And sadly, we never did take out his general with the mangonel shots, so that's too bad. So we're going to sit back here with our mangonels and cover these buildings. The enemy is advancing to capture the buildings, and our mangonels will be there to cover. So not much happens here. We were planning on meeting in the middle and kind of working together, but it didn't quite work out that way. Nehefer and I kind of stuck together here, while Catmax over here had his own little strategy where he was going to hide and lure the enemy in to try and take out his mangonel and then stuff him. Now let's look at his army composition real quick. Since the mangonel is so expensive, he just has the 2 Katana Samurai and a Yari Samurai, and that's it for his army. So we're going to fast forward here. His mangonels just got inspired. General's down to 4 guys. Mangonel's going to keep shooting here. His general is shaken. There's a direct hit. Ooh. Ooh. And they're running there. That guy got nailed. Meanwhile, over here, the lines are kind of getting close. Here comes my cavalry. Around his spears. Into the general. General gets hit. He's going down. He's all alone. Wavering, already down to 4 men. I did not lose a single cavalryman in this charge. Took out his general for free. See ya. General's gone. This unit, this army is pretty hurt. I could have maybe stayed there and hit those lone Ashigaru a little harder, but I decided to just pull back, play it safe. Here we are setting up. And, oh, and here's where the strategy played out. His light cavalry came and rushed the mangonels and walked right into a spear wall of Yari Samurai. I'll try and keep the views between the two sides a little more exciting over here maybe. So his light cavalry just gets destroyed. He keeps going in with more light cavalry, and his entire cavalry just gets routed by that one unit of Yari Samurai. Good strategy there by Catmax. Meanwhile, my cavalry is pulled back. The ranged units have started skirmishing. I'm kind of supporting his right flank in reserve here. Catmax doing well over here. There goes that cavalry unit. And this guy's general's gone, and so is this guy's. They've lost 2 generals already. Here I am coming out with some more cavalry and some proactive movements. Hit his lone Ashigaru. He's moved some katanas out. Nehefer's unit starts kind of taking a beating, but overall they're winning. These missile units ended up causing a lot of headache. They end up inflicting a lot of casualties. Wish we could have taken them out earlier. Let's go check back here on Catmax's side. Looking pretty good. His avatar's going out to get the wavering people. His army's coming in. Mangonel unit's still alive somehow. They start wavering. General's dead. They've taken hits. Some of their units have already routed. This side's basically done. Meanwhile, back over here, Nehefer has moved up, doing some attacking. My Katana Samurai have been covering over here on this side. it ended up being really disorganized on this side. It was just ordering units into opportunistic attacks. So let's see, Katana Samurais are ready to move up. The cavalry have been attacking for a while, just being very opportunistic. Matchlock Ashigaru moved up too. They get kind of taken by Yari Ashigaru, but the Katanas are moving over to help them. This one's still sitting in reserve. Decided to move him up there because he's got some cavalry. I thought his general moved up at this point. Yes, he did. Heifers moves the cavalry around the back. He's being sneaky with that unit of Yari cavalry. Don't know what that Ashigaru unit's doing. Now right here, I should have really pressed this when they were wavering. If I would have hit their bow units at this point, they probably would have routed, and that would have saved a lot of trouble. Check out Max real quick. He's completely routed that side. Gone. Very disorganized attack, just got crushed by Cat Max. His numbers are still good. Actually, he's fairly beat up, but he's got enough, so he starts running over. This is where it starts getting kind of bad on this side. We ended up losing a lot of units. He had a lot of missile troops that were doing a lot of damage. Katana Samurais are going to do what they can. My general, I don't usually like making attacks with him because he's precious, but he ended up coming up anyway. Missile units are starting to move up. Surprisingly, this unit of Bow Ashigaru didn't take a single casualty the whole battle. Pretty much all my other units got annihilated except that one. Pulling my general back, make sure he doesn't get killed. He's moving his bows back. My katanas are pursuing just to keep him moving and not shooting. So my missile units can take advantage of that. Starts regrouping. Now, if it would have successfully regrouped, that probably wouldn't have been a big problem for us, but we managed to keep him disorganized enough to make it not a problem. The Yari cavalry that snuck around the back has kind of gotten pinned down. It's about to get annihilated. Katana Samurai are making a last-ditch effort. My general moves back to try and hit these bows. Does a pretty good job. His general comes to meet too, and he's losing men in his general bodyguard unit. He's down to 4. I still have 6. Remember, this is on the small size, so a general's bodyguard only has 10 men in it. They're a third of the size of what you usually see. So the average unit size is about 40. Katana Samurai still holding strong. He keeps getting pushed back, and we got to keep him moving. Missile troops are coming up the back, but they don't seem like they're about to rout. One general is still alive. We got to figure out a way to get him rout, because if they can hold this ground, their missile troops could possibly still win the day. Especially, he shouldn't have moved up his Yari Ashigaru. I'm not sure what he was doing, just sitting there. He should have had them moved up and pressing us. Anyway, Cat Max's group is about to meet us. The battle is so close to being won. My general's bodyguard unit still there. General's still alive. Everybody's getting pushed back. Here comes Cat Max. We regroup for a final assault. Missile units are taking their toll. The arrival of Cat Max's units coincides with the total routing of their army. And there was the victory. Pretty accelerating battle. I've never done a team battle before. This was my first one, and we ended up winning. So, strategy-wise, it was really disorganized. We couldn't really get much going, in concert, but it ended up working out. Like I said, being proactive, taking out their generals early. They lost 2 generals before they were even close to us. So that ended up swinging the battle in our favor. I hope you enjoyed and maybe learned something from this one.